Just a quick introduction. We're now joined by Patrick Sue, who's the Director of National Sales for Canada for Alarm.com, who's going to introduce our next technology brief.
Thanks, Neil. Just give me a second while I spin this up. Great. Welcome, everyone. My name is Patrick Sue. Thank you for the introduction, Neil. This is an industry I've been obsessed with for the past 31 years. We've seen a lot of change over the past couple of years, obviously, under COVID. I'm feeling very fortunate that our sector, our industry has done extremely well over the past couple of years. We've always been recession-proof at the point when there's economy's doing poorly, crime goes up, our industry does very well. When the economy is doing well, people are spending money, they have budgets, and they're spending money on projects, and we do well. One thing I learned over the past couple of years is that our industry has been recession-proof. Our sector has done very well, speaking to our dealers, to other vendors, to distribution, our other partners. It seems like a lot of our dealers are thriving under this environment. Alarm.com has seen amazing growth over the past couple of years. And you look at other sectors where they're getting decimated, travel, restaurants, I can keep on going. Whereas I think we've done very well. So I do feel fortunate. I look forward to seeing everybody in person sooner than later. We've been a gold sponsor for this event for the past several years. And I much prefer to do this in person. So look forward to getting together with everybody very soon. I'm going to start with a quick company overview about Alarm.com. We were founded in 2000. We're a spin-off from a company called MicroStrategies, where we were basically incubated. MicroStrategies' claim to fame is they are an enterprise software company with focus on business intelligence, business analytics, and data mining. They're also, right now, their claim to fame is that they hold the most Bitcoin of any publicly traded company. So they continue to do well. We went IPO in 2015. We are traded under NASDAQ under ticker ALRM. And the share value continues to do well, even under these economic climate. We collected over 200 billion data points last year. We are data intensive. We do not sell privacy. We do not sell data. It is not our model. We provide that data to our dealers so they have actionable intelligence to become leaner, meaner, and stronger. We currently have over 8 million subscribers, and we have over 1,600 employees, most of which are engineers, app developers, product managers, and data scientists. We are development heavy and we are innovation focused. Some of the solutions that we brought, looking at some analysis from Parks and Associates, they're one of the bigger research firms in our industry. 64% of broadband households are interested in being in a single brand household for their smart home experience. So they don't want to go from one app for their lock to their other app for their thermostat to their other app for their camera. It's too clunky, not very user-friendly, not very elegant. Whereas when you look at the Alarm.com experience, one login controls that home or business or that enterprise. We're looking at security, access, video, energy management, lighting control, garage integration, water management, and wellness, which is a focus on elder care, which I'll talk briefly about. We have a strong Internet of Things. Our ecosystem partners are best in class. Everyone is vetted. We take a strong approach to quality control. And everything's put into our cloud platform, and we'll be talking a bit more about that as well. Here's a quick snapshot of our technology stack, from security integration, energy and water management, lighting and audio, locks and garage, video and access. And then we're looking at another segment that we refer to as beyond security, which is really looking at other segments outside of the core security channel. There's been a lot of chit chat about AI over this session. Artificial intelligence is top of mind for Alarm.com. We are making a significant investment into AI. Several years ago, we patented unexpected activity alert, where the system is actually learning the habits of the customer. And when something unusual happens, it's actually notifying on that activity. We're looking at, from our purchase of Object Video being the leader in video analytics, server provider analytics, business intelligence, the list goes on. And I believe we're the leader in the space today, but what Alarm.com will look like in the next 5 years because of AI will be a completely different organization. Video analytics, we deployed this several years ago onto our entire camera stack. We're looking at advanced security and awareness. We're able to filter out a lot of the false positives and really provide your customers with meaningful data and meaningful clips that they want to see in real time. A quick product update. Video is certainly top of mind. There's been a lot of discussion around that in today's session. 70% of US broadband households own at least one streaming video product connected to the internet. We are a couple of years behind the curve when it comes to the US, but we are quickly catching up. When our dealers go to home or residential or commercial opportunities, they are mentioning video as one of the first offerings that we provide. Everything's in the cloud, highly encrypted over a dedicated VPN. So it's not consumer grade video. This is professional grade video that is very resistant to hacking. Our video lineup, we've done a lot of innovation here. We had our entry level doorbell for several years. Based on some learnings from that device, we created our own, the 770 doorbell that you see up there. I'll talk about that in a bit more detail. We have some indoor Wi-Fi cameras and some very versatile outdoor Wi-Fi cameras as well. So everything you're seeing here is Wi-Fi. I'll touch on PoE in a moment. This is a new feature set that we recently launched called Perimeter Guard. So that feature is really designed to get the bad guy off the property before they get into the premise. So it's a deterrent and something that our customers have really embraced. It's a feature set that everyone seems to appreciate, and it brings that awareness of the camera to the bad guy, hopefully getting them off the property. The Perimeter Guard feature, which we just showed, obviously is encased in the 724. We also have launched onboard SD card recording, so we can provide 24/7 recording on the edge and still have backup in the cloud. So if something was to happen on site, you'd have the backup. If something happened to the network, you have the video on the cloud, on the SD card. So we have the hybrid video strategy, redundancy, ensuring that when that customer goes to retrieve that video, it's actually there. So pretty important. Shifting gears to commercial, especially over COVID, but it's been the fastest growth sector in Alarm.com over the past several years, really accelerated during COVID for obvious reasons. When you look at how important is it that the software operates security system, video system, access on one application, the majority of those consumers agreed that everything has to be unified and it has to be a true convergence. When we look at our unified platform, video, access control, security, temperature monitoring, and energy, this is designed organically to be very intuitive and very converged together, where we're looking at swiping a card, unlocks the door, disarms the security panel, adjust the temperature of the facility, and constantly temperatures monitoring in critical point situations. So we're very excited about what we've done with our access control and the integrations we have here, and really focused on that SMB market. We're not taking a 2,000 reader system and dumbing it down. This is really being designed for that enterprise model, and we're seeing a lot of lift here. We have dealers that have never installed access control, installing this for the first time and realizing the opportunity of that increased RMR and that increased retention. If we can play a short video here, guys, I just want to show kind of the highlights of that offering.
An access control system, an intrusion system, and a camera system all speaking together is really what drives the success. It allows it to grow with us, and it really makes the entire system able to do what we need it to do. Bargain Hunt is a retail discount store. We currently have 88 stores, all within a 400-mile radius of Nashville, Tennessee, and probably around 2,000 employees. Alarm.com is seen as maybe that residential platform, but it really is a commercial platform as well. All our retail store locations utilize the Alarm.com platform. Our stores average about 25,000 to 30,000 square feet. I'm not even questioning putting Alarm.com in an 800,000 square foot warehouse, and I know it's gonna work. When I came in to Bargain Hunt, we had 80 stores and we had 40 intrusion vendors. You never knew what the policy was to perform a simple task of adding, removing people, or just needing to make a change. We have stores that help each other out. Store manager goes from one store to another, teammate goes from one store to another. For us to get someone's user code into a system took up to 10 to 12 days. So imagine telling someone, oh no, you can't go help them out because it's gonna take 10 days, or I need 10 days notice. That doesn't work in retail. We do it now in less than 10 to 15 minutes. Just being able to remotely see your system, even if you don't touch anything about it, we can do updates remotely. You don't have to be on site, so we can have delivery drivers deliver our goods outside of store hours, disarm the system, don't have to give them codes. It's integrated into the access control system. And with the camera systems, a door opens, a camera captures that footage automatically. Don't overlook it thinking that maybe, oh, Alarm.com is too big for us, or we are too big for Alarm.com. It grows with you. It's able to change as your business changes. The reliability, the expandability, and then just the peace of mind at the end of the day that your systems are working.
Great. Thanks everyone for entertaining the video. When we look at our hardware right now, hang on, it looks like I'm locked up, guys. One moment. So looking at our commercial video, we have some new options coming out that are NDAA compliant. We have some fixed and varifocal lens options, a new MP bullet with varifocal lens, as well as the turret, and some new commercial SVRs that are coming that are going to be available in PoE, but also are also NDAA compliant as well. So very excited about the new commercial grade lineup. I'm going to try to unlock this real quick, guys, so bear with me 1 second. That's okay. I got a few more things to talk about anyway. So when we're looking at the commercial SVR, the integration with how we've done it into the cloud, everything's recorded 24/7 on the SVR or even on these cameras, because we do have SD card recording. So if you had a situation where you had 1 or 2 cameras in an SMB environment and they wanted 24/7, you wouldn't need to sell them an expensive NVR. We just put in a couple of SD cards that's recording 24/7 on the edge. And you also have that backup in the cloud. And when we look at our access control convergence, having that tied in together, when I swipe that card, that drives the activity like you saw in the video. So we're looking at some really strong advancements here. I'm gonna try to see if I can open it up here, guys. Bear with me. So when we look at the new dome cameras we have, sorry about the glitch there, guys. We have the cover that comes in the box, 30 meter IR range, PoE connectivity, again, NDAA compliant. When we look at the fixed and varifocal, we also have the bullet and the turret, also with the SD card recording. The commercial SVR, which is available up to 1 terabyte very, very soon. So we'll be expanding that offering. We're also deploying video business activity analytics using AI. We can provide occupancy tracking, people counting, very relevant right now while COVID's still winding down. There's still restrictions. Retail and restaurants still need to track occupancy, and this is pretty relevant today. We also have queue monitoring, crowd gathering, and heat mapping available. So from a retail environment, they can see where people are, what they're looking at, where they're going, where they're standing, and able to see who's where and when. So it's really providing a lot of horsepower for that environment. We've also implemented OSDP reader support, a bit more secure than Wiegand, and we'll be bringing on some mobile credentials very soon as well. Some ecosystem updates. We have a new MPERS unit around the corner, currently in research and development. What's unique about this one, it provides two-way voice over CAT-M. So it's a direct link to a central station. So when someone presses that button, it could be a lone worker or someone in their golden years. When they press that button, they're going to have a direct communication with the central station operator in real time, and that operator will be able to see and triangulate where that person is. And if they can't respond, we can still send help. So we're very excited about this product. When it comes to wellness, we have our demographics in Canada, our aging population, and what happened at the beginning of COVID with senior care facilities. We believe aging in place is going to be very relevant moving forward. We also have some new color options coming for the the 770 doorbell, as well as we're launching Perimeter Guard onto the doorbell as well to help prevent package theft, porch pirates. You're seeing a lot of that happening while people are ordering over Amazon and eBay and so forth. So we're looking forward to having that feature inside the doorbell as well. We have a wireless doorbell coming around the corner. A lot of builders aren't building homes. When they build homes, they're not building them with doorbells anymore. So we have the smart chime, which will work with the wireless doorbell, as well as the current 770 doorbell. The wireless doorbell will have a user changeable battery. It charges up in a couple of hours and will give you approximately 6 months of battery runtime. Uses video analytics, so not motion detection, and we'll have the SD card embedded for 24/7 as well. As a smart battery option, so it's not going to kill performance. We recently launched our new HD thermostat, so we now have a good, better, and best. The HD thermostat has been very well received. I actually installed one myself recently at one of my Airbnbs. Very intuitive, very easy to use, and customers find I installed it myself very easily in less than 5 minutes. So, and if you can't install it wrong, because it tells you the wiring configuration, once you press confirm, if it's wrong, it'll tell you. So you really can't mess it up. Water ecosystem, I know that was addressed today in the sessions. It is going to be mandated by insurance companies in the very near future. So keep this in mind. We have a smart water valve, a smart water valve emitter, and we also support the one from our partners at DSC on their IQ water valve as well. We can shut off those water valves whenever a water sensor goes into activity, monitor consumption, safeguard the home health to avoid molding from slow leaks, and automate that convenience so you can actually turn on and off your water at your convenience. Quickly jumping into beyond the home, I know I'm short on time. We have the Flex.io sensor. This is a CAT-M sensor outdoor with a radio baked into the sensor. So I can add it to an existing alarm.com account, or I can create a separate account standalone where I can put this into a storage container, a construction site, a gate, a shed, a barn, anything you can think of, using loop sensors, protecting your tractor, protecting your razors or your snowmobiles, things like that. So there's a lot of opportunities here to think outside the box and really open up some other opportunities for customers that might not be security focused. We also have connected car. We're expanding this up to 25 vehicles very, very quickly per account. Right now it's limited to 5, but we are expanding it based on dealer feedback. OBD port, where we can see fast acceleration, hard braking. We can do vehicle tracking. If there's any activity after hours or any unwanted movement, we can detect that as well. And if someone tries to get creative and remove the OBD device, it will notify you of that. So very excited about connected car. We see a lot of opportunities integrating this into an SMB and a residential environment. So really focusing on the lifetime value is really where I think the value of alarm.com comes in. It's one app, easy to control, very intuitive, extremely elegant. We're increasing sustainable RMR. So we're able to provide higher RMR to our partners at an increased retention as well. So that's really what you're focused on. When you want to sell that business, and I think Victor will touch on this, you want to have as much value in there as you possibly can. And we believe that we are providing our dealers with the tools and resources to be successful in this very ultra competitive environment. We have award-winning support, and we want your brand to be leveraged first and foremost. So it's your brand that's on display, not ours. With that said, I wanted to thank everyone for joining. I wanted to thank SPNT, all the panelists, all the attendees. If anyone has any questions, there's my email. Feel free to reach out anytime. Thanks, everyone. Look forward to seeing you in person.
Great. Thanks, Patrick.